Yeah. Test microphone. Check.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Miss Yan. Good evening.
Yeah. Good
How
evening.
how,
Yes.
how are you
Nice to talk
doing?
to you.
Yes, I'm glad to talk to you as well. Finally, we are able to meet again for our lessons or for our free talk. Okay, how are you doing today?
Oh, as usual, I do my housework.
Okay.
Yes, and if when have free time, I listen to Ellen show.
All right. And song.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Ellen show and Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
Winfrey.
Everybody loves Oprah Winfrey. Everybody loves
Yes,
Oprah. Yeah, she has like good interviews and at the same time very good topics. Very good topics in her
yes,
show.
yes,
All right. How long
yeah.
have you been watching Oprah?
I think maybe two or one or more than 1 year.
More than a
Yes,
year now. Okay.
yeah.
And
Sometimes I talk Elaine. Sometimes I talk opera show.
mhm.
Yes, change. I change.
Okay,
Yes.
sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. All right.
Yes.
Do you like
hmm
watching talk shows? Do you like watching
Oh,
talk shows
yes.
or Mhm.
I liked very much because in listening it, I can I erase my listening.
Ah,
Yes,
which is true.
yeah,
Which is true.
yes,
I highly recommend the English talk shows, if not movies, talk shows. Why?
mm,
Because at talk shows, you'll be able to see how people speak, how they pronounce
mm-hmm,
words, and at the same
mm-hmm,
time, what do they mean in what they say? Because sometimes we
yeah,
know the words, but we don't exactly know how to conjoin it with other words to make it as a sentence, basically. So yeah,
yes,
aside
yes,
from talk
mm-hmm,
shows, what do you want to watch? Movies. Let's say movies. I know you like watching movies, right?
yeah,
What
yeah.
kind of movies? Dramas, romance? What kind of
Mm,
movies?
uh, Sometimes I watch drama film, sometimes watch a romantic
Hmm.
film. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
What is your favorite romantic movie? English romantic movie.
A romantic movie I watch
Loose
Loose
Foot.
Foot.
Okay. Or
Yes.
Footloose. Is that Footloose or
Uh,
Loose Foot?
yes, yes.
Footloose.
Footloose.
Yes, yes.
Footloose. Yes.
Yes, I know that
Footloose.
it's from the 80s. Yeah, as far as I can remember, it's from
Yes.
the 80s. Yeah, I also
For
was able
romantic.
to watch this. Yeah, it's from
Mhm.
Kevin Bacon was the star of it. Yep. I
Yes.
remember this.
Mhm.
Okay.
And the film Me Before You.
Oh yes, that is a
Mhm.
very romantic movie.
Romantic.
Some kind of sad
Mhm.
because you know how it would happen in the end. But yeah, it is a
Yeah.
romantic movie. Let me just pull it up. Let me share my screen with you
Yes.
so that we can, yeah, see what we're talking about here. All right, so that one's Me Before You.
Loose. Yes. Footloose.
Footloose.
Yes.
Okay,
Or
not Loose Foot.
yes.
Yes, this one.
Because I like dancing, so the
Ah,
footloose, yeah,
what is?
footloose. I can't watch in this film. There is a romantic love, and I can watch the dancing. So amazing. Yes,
Footloose. You like dancing. I remember there was.
yes.
I just couldn't remember the exact title of the movie, but it was by John Travolta. Let me see here. John Travolta, 80s.
John Travolta.
Grease. Grease. I remember it now. Grease. Have you seen this
Great.
already?
No, no, I not see
This
it,
is
but I
also
will.
this is also a dancing musical kind of movie wherein
Uh,
it stars John Travolta and Olivia
Greece.
Newton-John. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was
Okay,
some way
I
somehow
what?
close
Ah,
to Footloose.
this film, yes,
You know this?
yes, this film is amazing dancing.
Yes,
Yes, I
yes.
yes, yes,
All
it's
right.
well known. Yeah, in dancing.
Okay,
Yes.
so one of the
Hmm.
things that you like when it comes to watching movies is that there are music, there are dancing, and of course there's a good story. Let's talk about
Hmm.
Me Before You. What part of this movie do you like?
Uh-huh.
This is a heavy drama
I
movie. Uh-huh.
I liked the end of the end of the part of the end part of field.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when when she had died,
Mm-hmm.
and she left a letter to her. Yes, and she read it, and she felt very pleased
Very pleased.
because
Okay.
because he wrote that every time she remember him, she look up the sky
Mm-hmm.
and smile. Yes,
Yes, I
and
remember
and
that.
smile. Yes,
It's a good
and
movie. Yeah.
I and yes, and she must she had to look for a good life.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes, because
not yes,
according to the story, she didn't come from
yes,
a rich family. She came from a poor family. She has to
poor family.
work in order for their family to survive. And it so happened that, the guy, the main character, one of the main characters of the story, the guy there is rich, but
In the
he
rich.
has to be
Yes,
he has to be taken care of by the girl.
I see
If
it.
eventually
Yeah.
they fell in love, unfortunately,
Mm.
the guy, the male character has to die, has to pass away.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yes,
What
pass
part?
away.
Yeah. So that's the part of the movie that you like. May I share with you a movie? This is one of my favorites too. Uh. Okay.
The notebook. Yeah.
Yes. This is my favorite. This is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very long movie. I think it's like more than 2 hours, but yeah, you would love this movie. Yeah, it was in
No.
2004. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Stars Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. Basically,
Mm-hmm.
the story evolves around youthful characters. The girl
Mm-hmm.
is from a rich family, a very rich family, from a
Rich
different state.
family.
Yeah, she went on a vacation to Seabrook, that is in South
Mm-hmm.
Carolina, and then there is where she met, our protagonist, our male protagonist. They fell in love. They think that they were,
Mm-hmm.
they were young and foolish, but they were in love. Unfortunately, because of the war, because of the Second World War, the guy, the male character, has to leave for war. And then the
Uh-huh.
guy was writing the girl every day,
Mm-hmm.
365 letters. Can you imagine that? Writing your
Oh, yeah.
girlfriend every day. But the parents of the girl, the mother especially, particularly, she
Uh-huh.
hid the letters. She never gave the letters to her
Mm-hmm.
daughter. So the daughter,
Oh.
thinking that, oh, he might have forgotten me, he might have died already in war, so she fell in love with another man. Now,
Mm-hmm.
when the war was over, the male protagonist came home to the US, only to find out
Mm-hmm.
that his girlfriend is already engaged to a rich man. So at first he
Oh.
was like he was heartbroken. I mean, why? What happened? But he thought of himself that, yeah, she's rich. The guy is rich. Maybe they are meant together, so that's okay. I'm going to build our dream house. He said, I'm going to build a house.
Mhm.
This is our dream house. We planned this.
Mhm.
So he built
Mhm.
he built the house, and then eventually the girl found out that
Ah.
his ex boyfriend is already in the states. They're back in the states from the war, and
Mhm.
she saw the house. Everything went
Mhm.
back. Memories went back until they talked.
Mhm.
They fell in love again. They rekindled their love because they never broke
Mhm.
off to begin with. You
Mhm.
know, the part that I like about
Yes.
this movie is that they
Yes.
stayed all the way until the end. They grew up. They
Mhm.
grew old together. The girl had dementia. She forgets things. She can only remember you for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then after that, she will no longer remember you. So unfortunately, it's
Mhm.
kind of sad, but it's romantic. You like
Roman.
those movies. It shows emotion. All right, what other
Yes.
movies? What other movies would you like to share?
Uh, um. Uh, I don't remember exactly harbor, but I forget what harbor.
Pearl Harbor. Pearl
Pier
Harbor.
Pier Harbor.
Yes, another good movie.
Yes.
You have a good taste for movies. Let's look for Pearl
Yes.
Harbor. That is also another good movie.
Pier Harbor.
Very good.
Yes.
It's very good.
Pier
It's
Pier
very
Harbor.
long, but it
Oh yeah.
is very, very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing. Oh, I watch it, and the actor and the actress are
Mhm.
very beautiful, handsome.
Yes.
Yes.
They all are. Actually, the actors there basically are Ben Affleck. This is Ben Affleck, if you remember him. Yep. This
Yes,
is the
Ben
male actor.
Affleck.
And Kate
Yes. Mhm.
Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale, a
Yeah.
beautiful,
Pier
beautiful girl.
Harbor. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And the other
Yes.
one. This is a love triangle story again. This is the other guy.
Mm.
So it's a love triangle.
Uh,
All right. Do you
yes.
remember this movie? What part of the movie do you like?
Pride. This film is Pride and brick. Uh, Difficult to pronounce.
It's okay. Try. You should
Pride
try.
and brick. Pride and brick. Jesus. I
Bra- Pride,
Pride,
bride.
pride and brick. Brick. I can check.
Okay, no worries.
Mm, yes. Mm,
You have a very good taste for movies. I like your movie
yes,
selections.
yes,
Those are also my favorites. Yeah. A very good
yes. I
romantic
think.
movie. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes. Mm. Uh, uh, prejudice,
Prejudice. Pride and
pride.
Prejudice. Pride
Yes,
and Prejudice.
pride
Uh-huh.
and prejudice.
Okay. How were you able to say that this is Pride and Prejudice? I mean this movie.
Uh,
Let's look at Pride and
pre,
Prejudice. Pride,
yes, right. And how to say it? Prejudice. Yes.
Prejudice. It's Prejudice.
Yeah.
Let
Prejudice.
me give you an idea. Let me just okay. So for
Yes, right.
pride, it's actually pride.
Pride.
hmm When it comes to the second word, prejudice, you divide it into syllables. When I say syllables, you
Mhm.
divide it. Pre. So let me give you the correct spelling, okay?
Mhm.
Prejudice. This is the correct spelling. But if you want to
Yeah.
pronounce it, if you want to study how to pronounce it, well, number one is you have to go slow. You have to do it slow before you can do it fast. How? Let's
Mhm.
divide it. Pre, ju,
Right.
dis.
Preju, uh, prejudice,
Prejudice. Yes.
prejudice,
Prejudice.
prejudice.
Yes, pre.
Uh-huh.
Very good. You catch up real
Prejudice.
quick.
Yes,
You catch
prejudice.
up real fast.
Yes.
Okay, what's the
The
story about
prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice?
It's also talk about the love from a rich man
Mm-hmm.
always look down at the poor the poor woman.
Woman.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
and yes, at first he didn't look at her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but her, but his heart, tell him that he loved her.
Mm, okay.
So at the end, he confessed he loved her very much. Yes. Mhm.
Wow, that's a good
And
movie.
I think that this film is very famous. Um, and you know, in this film, they use the old, very old house,
Okay.
very old house.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see it, I can imagine the life of the pupils many years before,
I see.
many years ago.
Yeah, because basically how the picture, tells the story, it's also important to know the setting. When was this or when did this happen? Like for example, the Notebook. The setting is between 1930s before the Second World War. Uh,
Mhm,
the Notebook, yeah. Pearl Harbor happened 1945 all the way up until
mhm.
5 years later. So yeah,
Yes.
it depicts and tells you what kind of story are we in. What else? What other movies do you like to watch or is your
Oh,
favorite?
yes. Recently, I saw a film, Queen Habit,
Queen have
the Queen, the Queen, uh, in Netflix, the Queen Habit,
Netflix. You said it's from
the
Netflix.
and yes,
Queen
Netflix, the Queen, the Queen Gambit,
Queen's Gambit.
the Queen,
Yes, yes, Queen's
the
Gambit.
Queen's Gambit.
This is a very interesting movie. It is very
Yes,
interesting.
yes.
It's actually not a movie, it's a miniseries. It has
Mm-hmm.
episodes, but basically this talks about this girl, the primary character, Elizabeth Hammond, who is a chess prodigy. When you say chess prodigy, that means that you're young, but you're very, very good at what you're doing. That's what you call a
Yeah.
prodigy, and she
Mm,
is a chess prodigy. Imagine the
uh,
hardships that she has to go through at
yeah.
first. The men when they got beaten can't believe that. Hey, this young girl beat
Mm,
me in chess. That's crazy, because at that time, it's unheard of. You don't usually do
mm.
that. By the way, do you play chess?
No, no,
No.
I don't play chess.
Okay.
Yes, you know, at first,
Mhm.
I don't like this film,
Okay.
but in Facebook, uh, everybody comment this film. That mean, and they gave this film about 10.10. That means
Yes.
perfect.
Yes.
Yes,
Perfect rating.
and
Hmm.
I, yes, yes.
Says
So
here.
I watch it, and she's her face and her act is so awesome. Yes,
Her acting.
and I
Her acting is
her
awesome.
acting,
Hmm.
yes, her acting is awesome,
Yeah.
and her face is a charming, um,
Charming.
um, beautiful, charming, and attend everybody when they looked at her.
Okay.
Yes.
This is actually the
Oh,
word that you're looking for. Charming. If we're going to divide
charming,
it into syllables, that's char. First part is char, Char. And then the rest
charming.
is ming. Char,
Mm.
ming. Not charming, but char.
Ah,
You need to give emphasis to the
char,
letter R. Char, ming.
char. Charming.
Yes.
Charming.
Yes.
Charming.
She's
Yes.
charming as she
Mm-hmm.
is beautiful as well. Yeah. Yeah.
And attractive. Attractive.
Attractive.
She is
Attractive
attractive.
is also a good
Attractive.
word. Yeah. Attractive is also a good
Yes.
word for you to
Attractive.
use by describing someone who is either beautiful, charming, yes, attractive. Because, say, for example, you like how she looks, you like,
Yes.
the skin color, you like how she dresses up or puts
Mm-hmm.
on her makeup. That's attractive. All right.
Attractive.
Yes.
Attractive. When she was in clothes more than in maybe 17 70, but she looked amazing
Mm-hmm.
at this with this old fashioned.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
she
Basically,
wear old fashioned.
mhm. The story
Yeah.
comes from the setting of 1970s. So basically,
Uh-huh.
look at the picture. Let me get you a picture here. If you look
Mm-hmm.
closely, there you go. Look at the way she
Oh, yes.
dresses. No, the way she
Mm-hmm.
dresses, the hair, it's all
Mm-hmm.
1970s. It's
It's
1970s style. And
1970.
she
Yes.
nailed it basically. That's what we call it in the US. She nailed it. She was
Yes.
able to portray or give
Male.
a
He
very good
male.
portrayal of the person or the
Mm,
character that she's playing. Look, it's this is like
mm,
1970s.
yeah.
Really, really good cinematography, good actors and actresses. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. All right.
Amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
I love.
What other
Yes.
movies? This is actually not kind of drama, but yeah, a mini drama, so to speak.
Yes.
So what
Mhm.
else? How
And
about, yeah,
uh,
sorry. Mhm.
and another field. The title is the Emily in Paris.
Emily in Paris.
Yes, Emily in Paris.
Ah, now this is
Yeah,
comedy.
yeah,
Yes, I remember this one.
yes. Comedy. Yes.
Yes.
But I like this field because whenever she appear, she always wear the young modern,
Jamboree, I'm sorry. What was that again?
the modern she wear. Uh, Always attract everybody, very young
Yes.
and very new.
Ah,
Yes.
look at her get her hat. This is very
Yeah.
much French. This is a
Mm.
very much of a French get up, so to speak. Yeah, and look at her dress,
Mm-hmm.
the way she dresses, very much French.
He's that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Look fresh. Yes.
Yes, yes, I
Look.
agree. I agree. I agree. So,
Yeah.
what is the series? There are actually two things: movies and series. Like for example, Emily in Paris, Queen's Gambit. They're
Mm.
all series. They're not movies. They're series. So currently, what series do you watch?
Siri.
Series, series again.
That.
Emily in Paris, Queen's Gambit, they
Yes.
are called series. All right, let me type it in.
Yes.
Series. Oh, where's my S?
Series.
Uh huh. Let me just type it in. Series. They're called series. Now that
Series.
means that they have episodes. Every show is an
Yes.
episode. It's more like 30 minutes per
Mm-hmm.
episode or 45 minutes per episode.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
what
Yes.
series do you currently watch now?
Now I am just what the crowd.
The Crow.
The growl,
Let
the
me.
growl, the growl. That means talk about the king in England.
Oh, the crown,
The
not the crow.
growl,
Okay, okay. Yeah,
the
it is.
the
Yeah.
growl.
Uh-huh.
It
Ah, this
also
one.
serious, serious.
Hmm. The
Be
crown.
serious.
Yes.
Yes,
This one. This one. The crown.
yes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it
That's
also many series, and I like best the series about the talk about the love
the
of
life.
child, a child and Diana,
Ah,
the
the
love.
life of
Mm.
Charles and Diana.
Child,
Charles, the name of
Diana,
uh-huh. Charles and
child,
Diana. Yes.
Diana.
Hmm.
Yes, Diana.
Very
Yes,
interesting.
and
Yeah.
yes, it's very interesting, and I like the woman act as Diana.
Hmm. You like the one who
Mhm.
portrays Diana. Okay. Ah,
Yes, she's very beautiful. Yes,
yes.
hmm
Looks like,
and
yeah. This is the
yes,
actress.
yes,
Ah,
yes,
she looks
very
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yes.
Hmm
Okay.
And but this film is very so much serious,
Again, this is not
long.
actually a film. This is not a film. It is a series. When you
It's
say
serious.
when you say film, those are movies. Like for example, Pearl Harbor. What else? The Notebook.
Ah,
They are the ones that considered as movies,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
films. Okay, but when you
Movie.
say series,
Mm-hmm,
series that has episodes,
mm-hmm.
this is what the example is The Crown,
Series.
those kind of the Crown. What else? The one that we talked about earlier, The Crown, Queen's Gambit, Emily in Paris.
Queen
Those are
Gambit
series.
is a series.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
series.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
there are actually pretty much a lot of movies and series that we like. Sometimes we like,
Yes.
me for example, I like action, I like comedy, romance. The only
Ah,
the only movie that I don't watch is horror. I don't like horror.
oh,
It's not because it's
I, so
scary.
am I.
It's not because it's scary. It's just that I don't find it amusing. I don't find it amusing. I like mystery. I like adventure, drama, comedy, romance, action, but
Mhm.
never horror. Maybe
Oh,
suspense, a bit of
oh,
suspense.
oh,
It's okay, but not horror.
mm.
So in
Yeah,
movies,
so am I.
so in movies, the,
Mm-hmm.
the the point of the lesson is this: in movies, we can learn a lot. Why? Because we see how people react, how they speak, how they say the words, how they pronounce the words. And there you can actually learn how the main
Mm-hmm.
character said a line. How did he said that? How did she said that? You're going to remember it and you're going to play it again. Once you play it again, you're going to copy it. Little by little, you will be learning words in no time. That's one of the things that when I was still working in a corporation before I ended up here, but with Free Talk English, is that every Friday if my students did well on their quizzes,
Mm-hmm.
seat works, etc., I'm going to reward them. All right. This is actually an office space. These are trainees, Filipino trainees. I trained them in English. So if they passed everything,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give them what we call a movie marathon day. What we're going to do is that for the whole duration of the day, we're going to watch a lot of movies, maybe 3 to 4 movies, depending on how long, and we're going to have
Mm-hmm.
like pizza, we're going to have chicken, we got sodas, burgers, what have you. We're just going to watch movies and enjoy the time. I let them watch. They're like saying, "Teacher, why do you do this?" I let them watch so that they'll be able to understand how English speaking
Mm-hmm.
people, say words or pronounce words. Therefore, they'll be able to learn culturally how they speak. And it actually works. It actually works. So I've been doing that for how many years? As I've said, I've been teaching for nearly 17 years. And that's what I've been doing. It's been effective. And, you have to reward your students too. You have to reward them for their hard work. All right, I think that's it for today, Miss Yan. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
attending your class
Yes,
and sharing your stories regarding your favorite
yes,
movies. I will see you again on
yes,
Monday. And
yes,
please be safe. Enjoy your weekend. All right? Goodbye.
yes. Thank you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.